What is going on, New York Giant fans? Welcome back to another Roster Bubble Series video. Hope you guys are well. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or video drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Share this out. Do all the good stuff. In these types of videos, we take a player that's on the roster bubble. We talk about the background. We talk about their competition, ways they could win a spot on the roster, ways they could lose a spot on the roster, and a prediction at the end. So today we're going to talk about a linebacker, Benton Whitley. And he's 25 years old. 6'4", 260 pounds, and I apologize. In the past few videos I talked about him, I said he was from the Ravens. Well, that was a lie, a little bit of a fib, so I apologize. I misquoted. He was actually from the Vikings, but nonetheless, 2022, undrafted free agent out of Holy Cross. We'll talk about his stats in a minute, but was with the Rams, then signed with the Chiefs, then was with the Vikings for the longest time, and then the Giants signed him off the Vikings practice squad, and then the Giants signed Whitley on a veteran minimum contract. So at Holy Cross in 2021, 11.5 tackles for a loss, 49 tackles, 5.5 sacks, 6 quarterback hits, and a forced fumble. As far as with the Giants and the Vikings last year, not much stats, but a fumble recovery being one of them against Green Bay, a pass deflection 2, 4 games total, which he appeared in, 26 snaps on special teams for the Giants, 6 on special teams for the Vikings, 13 snaps on defense for the Giants, and 1 for the Vikings. So what's good and what's bad about Benton Whitley? Well, good, bend, agility, pass rush hand placement, and batting passes. Batting passes you see with the pass deflection stat for the New York Football Giants. Now, as far as his bend and agility, obviously that's stuff that's not recorded. But hand placement, that's good. And obviously coming in, working with this new outside linebacker coach that came from the Arizona Cardinals, obviously the Wilkins brothers weren't very good at coaching outside linebackers, so he gets a clean slate with these guys, clean slate in this new defense, and he gets to work with them, and hopefully they can improve his technique. Now, the bad, average size and athleticism, let's see, size, he's about 6'4", so, that's, I would say, typical for a pass rusher and outside linebacker. Lacks the strength and physicality in the running game, and also lacks violence as well. That is big. That is big, but we'll get to it in just a second. So competition, Tavon Fox, apologies for that. Tavon Fox, Bryce Ford Wheaton, Stanley Thomas Oliver, Miles Boykin, Boogie Basham, and Ovi Agufo. So I listed some guys that were not linebackers in the competition section because Whitley is another one of these guys that's going to be competing for a roster spot, not just through outside linebacker stuff, but via special teams. Health is going to be one of the big ways he can win a spot on the roster, but my opinion, his lack of physicality and violence in the running game could definitely hurt him. But nonetheless, special teams versatility. We talk about it all the time, this new kickoff rule and this new special teams coach, Michael Gobriel. Clean slate entirely. Clean slate. Doesn't matter what you did last year, year before, this, that, and the third. It does matter, but it doesn't matter when you're talking about training camp, preseason, doing stuff against different teams, especially enjoying practices as well, and the preseason games. So he's got to have versatility on special teams, whether it's going at the returner or blocking the returner in punt coverage and kick coverage. So there's that. And proves as a run defender. I think that would be the biggest plus for Benton Whitley because I think the Giants are looking for guys that, obviously for that fourth pass rusher role, obviously rush the passer, but do solid against the run. Ojulari cannot play well against the run. He doesn't play well against the run. Tibbs, Burns, they play decent to about above average versus the run. They're not superior run defenders, but they're good. The Giants need that fourth guy to do something. Agufo, not a great pass rusher, but he's a solid run defender, and he also plays specials. Same can be said for Tavon Fox. He's got 1 sack in his NFL career. He has had production in the preseason beforehand. So he's a guy that probably has a leg up over Benton Whitley. But he's got to improve as a run defender. He's got to improve because if he's not setting the edge properly and all that sort of jazz, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. You don't have to be, penetrating the tight end 100%. But if you're not setting the edge, if you're not putting your body in a position to where your teammates can make plays and to where the running back is trapped, then you're screwed, especially against second and third team guys. And also pass rush production. The Giants really didn't put him in too many defensive snaps last year, but you really didn't see pass rush production from him. I don't think he even recorded pressure. So in that case, he's got to rely on special teams, but he's got to get better at the respective spots, pass rush, run defending, for him to play as an outside linebacker. How could he lose? Health being one thing, lack of special teams usage and versatility, and also penalties. Penalties are always a given, bad plays are always a given, but if he's not used in multiple spots on special teams, or he doesn't do one particular thing well, whether it's being a gunner or a personal protector, this, that, and the third, if he's not tackling well, then kind of screwed, because you're not a great pass rusher all the way. You are a below average run defender. You are basically on your way out. But if he doesn't get pass rush production, this is the time you need pass rush production. When you're battling against third-team guys, fourth-team guys, and you're weak against the run against third-team, fourth-team guys, it's just not going to bode well for you. So special teams, in my opinion, is definitely on top, but you have to have a little bit of a foundation of a solid run defense and a decent pass rush repertoire. But overall, I have Benton Whitley getting cut. I don't know if the Giants will return him to the practice squad. I don't really think that's in the cards. A guy like Chase Cota, someone who has decent attributes outside special teams to the respective position, could make the practice squad. I just don't see it happening with Benton Whitley unless he does very, very well this preseason. Above what I expect. Like, comment, subscribe to all the good stuff. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or video drops. Appreciate you all coming back. Peace out, guys. See you later. Stay cool.